So we're going to start off with one of my favourite beers. This is Delirium. It's a strong Belgian beer. This is their blonde version. Now, you notice the pink elephant, right?
Yeah.
That's because, and for references to Dumbo, during Dumbo the movie, the original one, not the remake, when Dumbo drank champagne and got really drunk, there's a scene Dumbo hallucinates pink elephants. Essentially, this will get you so drunk you'll see pink elephants like Dumbo. So, this is a Belgian beer. It is 8.5%, so it's very strong. However, it is honestly fantastic. And for this one, I do have a specific Delirium glass, which I think I'll show people first of all. So, actually, the person who drinks most from this glass is my wife with her gin, because it's the closest we have to a gin glass. But for this one, you see, it's an open top. It's got an elephant's trunk on the base. Can you see that?
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Slightly bent. This beer is actually quite easy to get. I got this from my local Tesco, but you can also find it online. It's not too hard to find. Now, what you want to do is remember there's a bit of yeast at the bottom. Well, I like drinking the beer with yeast, but some people may want to save the yeast and taste it separately. As you can see here, it's a bit cloudy, but it's blonde.
Try it.
Just got to sniff it. Oh, that's good. You can really smell the hops in this. It is fantastic. It's not actually a hoppy beer, but the smell is very hoppy. It's a bit weird. Sharp taste. It's on the first sip. That then settles and mellows out to leave a really nice aftertaste, which is a bit like, I would say a bit caramelly.
Caramelly. Would you say sweet?
I wouldn't say this is a sweet beer aftertaste, but I can certainly get the hints of caramel afterwards. But when it comes to Delirium beer, I actually consider this very much to be almost a very clean and crisp taste. I think that's the key thing. So let's have my wife for the second tasting. So see what she thinks.
I love it.
Love it? What do you think?
I understand that's how unwilling that you want to share with me. It's very easy to have it and easy to finish, but at the same time it has a very thick in a good way. The smell and the aftertaste. I agree with you of that caramel taste.
Yeah, it sort of mellows out as well, doesn't it? It's very sharp when you first get it. That sharpness.
Yeah, it eases out.
Yeah, I think it's very weird how smooth it is for being such a strong beer.
And hoppy.
Yeah, overall, I think this is great. One thing you must know is that it does get very, it does get very fizzy, and you can see from the burping why. So when you open these bottles, do be careful because the fizz will come right up.
So let's sum up about it, Ed.
So
let's do a recommendation rate from 1 to 10 start.
Okay, so I'm gonna specifically do a 1 to 11 star instead of 1 to 10. 11 will be literally godlike. If I ever give an 11, that is really a beer that no matter what kind of beer you like, you should go for. Now, this beer isn't for people who want a very light night when it comes to beer, you know? I wouldn't say this is a good beer to have with food, because the taste will overwhelm whatever you're eating. Yeah. I would say this is more a social beer which you have on a night with friends, right? And it's when you want to drink beer. It's not an accompaniment, it is the main deal. And being a £2.50 per bottle, you know, for a 330 milliliter bottle, then yes, of course it will be. And I would say out of 11, I will give it a strong 8.
8 out of 11.
8 out of 11. 11 is like godlike, so it's really 8 out of 10, but 8 out of 11. Delirium became sort of like a standard in Belgium. In fact, the biggest bar in Belgium, and indeed the world, is owned by Delirium in Brussels, which I've been to. So, because all the other Belgian beers had to compare themselves to Delirium, beers have now surpassed them. But this is a fantastic baseline, great intro to Belgian beer, 8 out of 11, and I'm going to be enjoying this. Yeah, so I guess that's the first one.
Okay,
Peace.
I guess that's a wrap.